Hello and welcome back to part 2 of this scamming escapade. You thought it ended there, but it is actually continued and blossomed and grown into a lovely tale, story, relationship, I don't know, but to Mark's credit, he has been remarkably persistent. I've been leading him on for about a month, and he's still trying to pursue me. It feels like I'm playing hard to get. It's wonderful. And to offer a bit of context, this is where the last video ended, with me sending this message. It was a quote from, Saul Goodman. And, let's just get into what happened next, shall we?
Wow, you really are a work of art, Mist.
Saul Goodman.
I really wanted to give you a chance, but it seems I'm making a mistake.
Did you ever really care about me? I guess you've already found a replacement by now.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'll give you another chance. I'll get the equipment and send it to your address, but you're going to pay for the delivery of the gadgets to show your dedication.
Marky, I need to know if you love me. I'm dedicated to you. Are you dedicated to me?
Did you perfectly get my message, Mist?
Yes, I understand you, Mark. I understand everything about you. I think we are soulmates. Send me that equipment, Marky, and I will even offer you my special favors.
I'll prepare the order. What's your address again? Oopsie.
Please answer my question first, Mark. I know you saw it. Was your love for me ever real, or was this paramourship a toxic illusion? My chemical romance?
Of course.
How do I know I can trust you? A real lover would write me a poem.
Well, trust is earned.
Then earn it. Prove you care for me, my sensual stallion. Marky is so tolerant of my BS. He's putting up with everything. I really commend him, This scammer is just a dedicated guy, and he really cares about me.
You should prove that to me as well.
You think this is bad? This chicanery? You've done worse. That billboard. Are you telling me a man just happens to fall like that? You orchestrated it. Jimothy. You defecated through a sunroof. You'll never change. My address is 308 Negra Royal Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico. I'm done trying to make this relationship work. What the fuck are you talking about?
You're paying $500 for delivery.
Fine. Write me a poem, Mark. I don't even need the money.
Have you got some money in your bank?
I'm not telling you anything until you do it.
Fine, after all is sorted. I can't write you a poem, Mist. I don't know how to do that.
Try.
Do you want to work, or...?
Write the damn poem, or you're not seeing a single dime of the $69,420 in my checking account. Well, my wife's checking account. I'll pay her back after the job. Mark, bad news. Kim won't give me permission. Can you settle for $420 on the delivery?
Well, let's make $420 work then. Do you have Cash App?
Was that your poem? That didn't sound like a poem to me.
I'm not a poet. If you want a poem, I can do some research about it later.
What are you then, Mark? Are you happy?
I'm a human resource personnel. Yes, I am happy.
That sounds like a tough job, Marky. I don't think I could handle a profession like that. As an artiste.
Maybe you can't.
Do you ever question why you're doing this? Being a human resource personnel? Is this what you grew up dreaming to be?
Yep, I love to manage people.
Do you see humans as resources?
Humans are resourceful. They are not resources, you just need to point them in the right direction.
Marco, Dios mío, that was practically poetry. What would be your dream job if you could change to a different profession? This art industry, I don't think I can take it anymore.
I'd probably be a footballer. Lol.
That sounds fun, Mark.
I have to get back to work now, Mist. I'll talk to you later.
Love you, Mark. Let's chat again soon. Smiley face. Sorry for yelling earlier. It was the amphetamines.
Great. Real soon. I'll run the paperwork for the equipment and then you can get the delivery sorted, right?
Excelsior! 'Twill be a jolly escapade, mine good companion. I look forward to being an asset to the team.
Gotcha.
And the story continues.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Mark.
How are you doing today?
Splendiferous. Anyway, how is your sex life? Mark, I've got some excellent news for you.
It's just fine. What news?
Well, remember the delivery fee?
Yes, what about it?
Well, turns out I was able to find all the equipment online for a bargain price. It's a bonanza. You won't have to worry about the fee, Marco. They are arriving on the 22nd of January.
Oh, well, there's always a budget for the equipment. We have a supplier. We don't just get it from, like, a random person.
It's all good, man. The equipment's already being shipped to me now. What's the first brief for the project? I'm excited to start working on it. Though, there is one bit of equipment I still need. Marky, does your supplier have the secret sauce?
Hi, Mist.
Marky, you beautiful bumpkin, did you do anything fun this weekend? Sorry if I came out a little strong with the flirting. I'm a nymphomaniac. And Mark was being pretty sporadic with his replies. I was getting kind of worried, but, well, we'll soon find out why.
Hi, Mist. I've been sick for a while.
Oh, vente, mi amor, what has happened to you? Are you dying?
Nah, I'm not dying. I've just been sick. How have you been?
I am tired, I'm wasted, I love you, darling. It's good that you're alright. There's no amount of money that I wouldn't spend to make you better. Anyway, how's the project going?
Thank you, Miss. That's actually sweet. You're wasted. What did you have? The project is going on well. Duties have been apportioned. Apportioned.
Amphetamines. What a story, Mark. What's my title on the project?
You'll be employed as a staff, Mist. Then you'll be working on subsequent projects, not this one.
Could you give me a cooler title, Marky?
Which would you prefer?
Oh, perchance I could be the art director. I heard they get paid lots of money. I'm sort of the ideas guy. I have so many ideas.
Haha, well, it takes a lot of collaboration with the company to be made art director. You'll get there one day, I'm sure.
I was thinking we could speed up the process, Mark. Nepotism and all that. It's about who you know.
Could work that way as well. I need you to go to www.dcu.org and open a personal checking account.
There's a website. It's probably a fake website, but you know, it's always fun. Whatever for, Mark? I already use the America Bank. I'm a patriot.
Oh, when you say America Bank, you mean Bank of America.
That's right, Mark, for king and country.
Do you have some money in it?
Haven't you been paying attention to my backstory?
What am I missing?
Ah, disappointed sigh. What is it? Now, At this stage, I kind of wanted to go for broke and see if I could scare him a little bit. Marky, I've got a friend named Jim Browning. I didn't want to believe him. Alas, I think he was right. Jim Browning on YouTube is a famous scam bait channel. He basically hacks scammers and gets into their systems and completely demolishes them. I was under the impression he was pretty well known amongst the scamming community, and I thought Marky would recognize the name, but he played a little dumb.
You think so?
I suppose I could still stop him from what he's about to do. I trusted you, Mark.
What do you mean?
Oh, it looks like he's already breached the computer system, and he's in contact with the local authorities. Would you mind waving to the camera? Now, I'm bluffing a little bit here. But Marky is also a scammer who lies to artists and tries to manipulate them into sending him money, so I don't feel too bad about it.
What camera? Sometimes I don't get you at all.
Communication is an important part of a healthy relationship, Mark.
I know it is.
Alright, mi vida, here's what we can do. If you cash out me $400, perhaps I can convince Jim Browning to not shut down the whole operation.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mist.
Marco, Markowski, the jig is up, the plane has crashed into the mountain. We both know there was never a job, you're not in Houston, and you're not a human resources personnel. Then I'm fairly certain you don't actually love Jesus.
This is funny, W. What are you up to this time?
Tell me the truth, Mark, what do you really do for a living?
You can hit me up when you're back to normal. I'm not up for this.
Marky, are you scared of the scam being exposed? Now keep it between us if you're honest with me. Clock's ticking.
What scam? What in the world are you talking about?
So I sent him the original email, with a screenshot of the email that he sent me. You know, this... 60 to 95 per hour? Come on, that's so unrealistic. The average rate is $7. So... I wanted to see if I can try and make the scam worse. And, less legitimate. By making the information a little less realistic. I could have called him out for the fact that it says cartoonist twice, in the thing. But, obviously, I don't want to actually help him make the scam better. and less or more obvious. So, but I have to say, kudos to Mark. He is an ironclad scammer. He does not relent.
Oh wow, that's what you think? It's unrealistic? Well, you're not a professional. You have no say.
Bolder dash, mon ami. A true professional works for exposure. Are you saying my cartoon pony artwork isn't professional? So, I wait a few days and he doesn't respond to me, but I decide maybe I went too far. I've offended him clearly, and I need to say something nice to convince him to take me back. And he's a Houstoner, so I've heard this before. Hey, cabron, Marky, I've had a change of heart. I'll take the job.
Hi, Mist.
How's business, Marky Mark?
Going great, Mist. How have you been?
My nephew is finally off the crystal. Thank heavens, we're all praying for his speedy recovery.
Your nephew, you say?
I do say, sir.
Good morning, Mist. Did you sleep well?
I sure did, Snookums. By the way, how many people did you interview for that last job?
Why do you ask?
Indulge me.
About 7 people with different job descriptions.
And how many received their work equipment?
The 5 who passed the interview.
Oh, that's fantastic, Mark. You got a high success rate. Marky, I want in. I'd like to help facilitate your endeavors.
Can you obey simple instructions, Mist?
Like, swallow?
What in the world do you mean by swallow?
It's a simple instruction.
Right, can you do that?
Oh, you betcha. I've been training with a banana.
Lol, what?
Sorry, it's a Houston joke. Anyway, I think I'd like to be a human resources personnel. I'd like to try your job, Marky.
I might have a job for you. You're presently in the United States, correct?
That's right, Marco, right here in Albuquerque, though I suppose Houston is pretty close.
You have a bank account, correct?
Sure do.
Now I need you to log into your bank and send me a screenshot of the home page.
So, I wasn't going to show my bank. I don't actually use Bank of America. I am not, in fact, a patriot. But I found like a random image on Google Images. I censored all the information. So, this is the first result I found. So, you know, and it's not consistent with my story, but I feel like he's not actually paying attention. So, this guy is, I have a lot of ideas too, Marcelo. I'm really good at convincing people to pay $500 shipping fees. 5 out of 7, try 11 out of 7.
You don't need to convince anyone to pay shipping fees. I have a task for you. You'll be in charge of purchasing cryptocurrency. What do you know about Bitcoin?
Not much, sorry. I know that people love using it for money laundering. That's about it.
Go to crypto.com and open an account.
But Kakko, if I'm to be a human resource personnel, I think I need to understand the process better.
Can you
show me the interview script?
Simple instructions, Mark. Go to crypto.com and open an account.
Training with bananas, Mark. Let's make a deal. You show me the interview script and I'll buy all the crypto you want.
What interview script? Simple instructions, Mark, for interview... Oh.
Missed. I'm guiding you through the process. The script that you copy-paste from for interviews. Simple instructions. Script first, script second. So, I think Mark knows at this point that I'm clearly not going to acquiesce to any of his demands. And obviously, I'm not going to take this any further. I'm not a professional scam baiter, but what I did want to find out was the script that he uses to scam artists, that he uses for like the interviews, and like any of the guidelines that might have been attached. So we kind of entered this like cat and mouse game of I'm trying to like get the script out of him, and he's trying to get me to buy him Bitcoin, I guess. And, you know, it's really, it almost feels like a romantic kind of entanglement, because we both are trying to kind of manipulate and gaslight each other, but it's so mutual. It's like this really beautiful relationship in any way.
Oh, why do I bother, Mist? You're not ready. I thought you wanted to earn a living.
One, 'cause you love me, duh. I think we both know that this operation needs improvements. Only 5 people? My nephew Tuco could do better. I could revise the script and give you one that'll net thousands. More money for you, Marky. Think about it.
It's not more money for Marco. I don't get the idea of what's going on here. How is supplying equipment for work more money for me?
Right, screenshot the script and let's go over it together.
I won't do that. That's work, and this is personal.
No, it's nothing personnel, kid. My proposal is that we work together. But first, I've got to know what we're working with, capiche?
Kid?
Houston expression. Are you mad, Mark?
What?
I'll wait patiently for you, amor. Even a meager tuppence of the script will do. We're colleagues, remember that. But Mark, I think you're being scammed.
Why do you think so?
Who's preventing you from sharing things with me? Think, Mark, think.
It's me. Work is work. Personal is personal. Think, Mist, think.
Goodness. Oopsie. Are you your own boss?
Don't bother, Mist.
I'd like to speak to your manager. Clearly you struggle with being open to new ideas.
Clearly you struggle with minding your own business and sticking to doing what you're asked to do.
This is our business, Mark. Increasing profits, revenue streams, agility, synergy. I thought you liked money.
I thought you wanted to earn money as well. It's very easy. Stick to the job I asked you to do and you'll be rewarded. Very simple.
Rewarded with what?
With money. Why
would I need that? I'm a Salamanca.
You don't need money?
Extremely successful Pakistani lawyer wife, remember? It's like you don't listen to anything I say.
Then there's no point. There's no reason for you to work, Mist.
Really? Darn. Mark, why do you suppose people become artists?
You're not an artist, Mist. I just want to send you money. Then you purchase bitcoins for me while I give you some cuts. It's a side hustle for you, but you don't seem to want to do something fun.
Is scamming artists for a living fun?
Do you scam artists?
Do you?
I don't. Do you scam anybody?
This is... Oh, God. Why are you looking for hot tips? What do you think about people who scam artists?
Was I looking for hot tips? Do you know anybody who scams artists?
I mean, I know one person.
Who's that?
His name is Absol.
How do you know this person?
Well, I met him after he asked you to obsolete these nuts! Surrender, artist, you are obsolete. Obsolete these nuts, Tin Man. Mark, you silly goose, you're the worst scammer I've ever met.
I'm lost.
Why scam people on ArtStation specifically anyway?
I do not scam people, I employ people. What are you talking about, Mist?
You're still lying to me.
I don't know what you want from me.
The truth.
Sigh.
Now, you would think that he would give up by this point, but Mark, bless his soul, bless his entire heart, he has continued.
I missed. Do you want to make some extra money?
Ah, Markiplier, why must you toy with my heart like this? Very well, tell me more.
You'll receive money in your bank. All you have to do is purchase Bitcoin with it. Simple enough.
Avanti, Scanner, remind me of the name of your company.
This is personal, Mist. Has nothing to do with any company.
It is personal. If this is so personal, you'd write a poem to convince me. Nope, no poem. No poem, no Bitcoin. It's as if you don't even really love me. Thou art a sniveling harlot, Mark, a weasel and a charlatan who preys upon people who actually create things. Shame upon thee.
Okay.
Try harder, all's I'm saying.
Try harder to earn you money?
That's right, Marquito. Work for it. And after that, Marco has yet to respond to me. It seems that Mark does not in fact wish to work for a living. And, there's simply no helping some people. And we'll see if Mark continues to try to get me to buy equipment or purchase Bitcoin for him. But, this has been one of of the greatest love affairs of my life, and I hope Marky is doing well, and we'll see what happens in the next one, shan't we? Let's hope that Marky continues this lovely dance of ours, this waltz, and I'll see you next time.